in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hand played a tambourine so well. Grandma's hand used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Billy, don't you run so fast, might fall on a piece of glass, might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hand.
My name is Liddell Mason. My father was a farmer, and we just raised our food and stuff like that. We didn't do bad and everything. He was a good farmer. He raised plenty of food, and, the crops and all that kind of stuff. We all worked in the fields. It was a certain time that you went to the field, maybe 6 o'clock, and then you work until 12. And then we go back at 1:30 or 2 o'clock back in the field. And you're talking about hot. It really was hot in those days, I'm telling you. And we always behind on the truck or Miss Samuela's truck. And at that time we was chopping cotton then. But when picking cotton come, it was, much cooler.
Oh, Lord, be the devil. Lord, be that woman, man.
There was two kinds of Negroes. I don't want to put that on the paper, but there was a field person, and there was a house. Well, people said there was a house nigger and there was a field nigger, but I hate to put that on there. My mother was a good cook, but my mother never worked for any Caucasian people. But my sister in Memphis and everything, she would work for, house clean and do around. That's about the only thing you could do back there. Day work in Memphis, Tennessee. Now that's Memphis, Tennessee. And even with the clean up jobs and everything and stuff like that, the clean up job, really and truly, the big boy really don't want you to. I call it the big boy. We call them everything. They really don't want you to do that, really. That looked like that pays too much for them. They just didn't want us to do anything.
Why not?
Well, we'll get ahead if we did. So ain't no more getting ahead now. I don't care what you do. You're not going to get ahead too much now. You can forget getting ahead now. We use the word color then. We weren't using the word black. We were using the word colored people. Yeah, colored people then. But there was no opportunity, let's put it that way. There was no opportunity for the blacks at all, period.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. Over me.
So everywhere you went in the South and everything, there was one side of the place, it was a water fountain. One part of the place is colored, and the other side was, colored and white. White on one side, and colored on the other one. Doctor's office the same way. In the doctor's office and everything, you found on the white side and everything, it might be nice magazine, and the seats are soft, nicer seats, and just nice flowers, maybe a little bouquet, stuff like that. That's what it was. But after everybody got grown and everything, began to get to be a teenager, everybody left the little small town. And they came, the first place where everybody came to was Memphis. That wasn't the first place, but we went to come to Memphis and everything like that. I stayed in Memphis a little while, but I couldn't get too much done in Memphis. I remember getting a room for $7 a week. And I said to myself, and I got the room before I got the job. And everything. So I see it wasn't too much happening back there. And so most of the young people had gone anyway and everything. But some of them still stayed back there. And those that stayed back there, they got beautiful jobs and well, it was another small town. I was going to high school in Fayette County, training school in Sullivan, Tennessee. Going to school, I was a high school dropout in the years to come, and then I went back to school and got my high school diploma. They thought it was unreasonable for me to graduate. But at that time, if you become pregnant, you could not go to school. That was really silly. You know what I mean? But it's a shame that they had told me that. I said, but that wasn't the end of my life. I think I was about 19 or 20. I had my sister, she had left her husband, so she came back and she was able to take care of the baby while I was, going to school. You know how that is. Sometimes a setback and sometimes a set up. And I wasn't getting no amen about it and everything, but I just wanted to show myself that what I could do if I wanted to do it. So one of the teachers told me what I couldn't do and everything. I said to myself, I don't need you to tell me what I can't do. And he told me, well, you can't do this and you can't do that. I don't need anybody to tell me what I can't do unless I just don't want to do it. And that's why I encourage my kids and everything. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, well, that's a different story. And that's a different story and everything. But they said I wasn't going to graduate because I had a child and everything. But I had a child, and yes, I did graduate. I walked down the aisle and everything. But I just want to show them that I could do it if I wanted to do it. You don't want to do it, you know what I mean? And then it takes a lot of time and patience for all this stuff. So I wrote to my I think there was J.R. Martin, I think it was the dean of Somerton High School. And yes, he told me, yes, you will graduate. I was really silly. Now, you can go to school until your 8th or 9th, the 8th month if you want to. And the country life and everything, I thought was bad, but now I think it was a good life for us to start. And at that time, there wasn't any adult schools, anything. Once a lady got pregnant or something like that, that was it. I mean, there was no adult school, no grants, no nothing, It wasn't no use for me to stay there, and none of the rest of the young folks, and everything. So I thought it was my alternative was to come out to California and live with my brother. Came to California with my little girl, with my only one little girl. I had a little boy too and everything like that. So, and I came out here in 1961. I never forget, he got me a blue chemise. The chemise was out there in the sack dresses. So he bought me a beautiful sack dress. And then I bought a plaid one myself, and those are the only two I bought. And at that time, I was leaving from here, and everything, leaving from Tennessee. My first job when I came to California, my first job was babysitting and, stuff like that. The next job was working at a motel, a motel, international hotel. Then you could either get them, but you can't get those now, I don't think.
So how was it working for the city? What did you do?
Working for the city, I call it orderly, or a police department. It was a junk cleaning.
So you were cleaning?
Junk cleaning.
Okay.
They call it orderly because it was, cooking and, and around. Mm-hmm. And so I worked there for 9 years.
So do you feel like you weren't hired sometimes for certain jobs because you were black?
I have went to jobs and things that I was overqualified, okay? You'll see when you get out there next year. They didn't hire me because the man kept saying, so-and-so, so-and-so. And say, He just couldn't think of anything. And just kind of looking around to see what kind of excuse he found and everything. And the job said he was going to pay $23 an hour. Right up here on the, not too far from me, come right up here and everything. So the girl, she come in with her suit on. And there I wore my jeans. And that might have been the reason. He just kept saying, well, this and that, and this and that and thing. So I said, oh, I caught on then. I knew I was overqualified because I wasn't gonna work for no $9 an hour and everything. I figured that the things the ad said they was paying $20-something an hour. That's what the ad said. And got there, but she got the job and everything because she was willing to work for $9 an hour. She had on her suit and her heels and stuff like that. I said, no, I can't do that. But that's what the ad said. The ad said that you need I think it said a bachelor degree or AA degree or something other than the ad said. Got up there and it was a whole different ball game. They don't want to pay you nothing now if you work for nothing. That's why the young folks don't want to do it, but it's best to work for a little bit of money than to work for no money at all, you see. Three. Gray would be pretty.
I want more than some.
It was about 17 or 18 years later when I went back to, just a regular adult school. I really kind of liked it. Just kind of was just kind of like playing with it. You know, you just do something, just, you know, not having no interest, just doing something. So I just said, well, you know, I'm kind of liking this. And I said, there's no way that I can pick up and go to school and everything because I've been out of school so long, you see. But I believe that I found junior college. I believe I found it pretty hard, in a way of speaking. And that's my junior picture right there. You know, my girlfriend is on there. My girlfriend and I, we hang together. We were just there for each other and everything. It wasn't like it is now and everything. Everybody's on their own now. And I would let her do my term papers. Her name was Marilyn Bradley. She would do my term papers. And I would make good on my term papers and everything. So I was just determined to finish and everything. I think I worked on the weekend 3 months straight and everything in order to get those thirds of Mondays and Tuesdays or whatever through the work week that was. So I went there 2 years and everything. When I got to Dominguez Hill, I didn't have to go but 2 more years to complete my 4 years. My major was general psychology. I was about 39 or 40 when I finished the 4-year college. Now, I never thought that I was going to be just getting degrees and things on top of it. I just never thought of it, you know, like that. I was just kind of playing, just doing something, you know what I mean. I used to have a lady to come in. That's when time was good, you know what I mean.
And so how long have you been living here?
I've been living here this particular place.
Mm-hmm.
I've been living here about 30 years.
Own several properties?
Oh, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. What you call it?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. And I got involved in that, just kind of wandering around and, you know, going to school here and there and stuff like that. And it really came in handy for me. So now I'm able to, you know, really be there for my kids and, you know, grandkids. And I don't think they have too much to worry about if they can continue, you know, have good grades and whatever, you know, and stuff like that. So I think it'll be very nice for them to continue to do what they want to do and, you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And how many properties?
7. Like 7 properties. And this is just something you just do year by year, you know, something like that. And it wasn't nothing done overnight. And so I purchased 2 group homes. This is just for people to live in them, you know, and everything. But the rest of them, my family, you know, just kind of took over. And I was able to, you know, reach back and help them, you know, out and everything. And my son, he has a nice bunch of kids. Well, they all are, you know, good people. And my daughter, which we call Pookie, I said it's 3 of them, and they're doing great. And they all are great. They all are very great. And I will tell everybody, wherever I go, I thought, I'm not going to say too much about my grandkids and everything because they all have decent jobs. They really have decent jobs. Nobody wanted to be a nurse or doctor, so they just chose something else, you know, and everything. I recently just had a birthday, February 22nd. It was my birthday. And I was a little ill on my birthday, but I made it. All you want to do is try to make it.
How old did you turn?
80. I told my girlfriend, a lot of people don't like to tell their age, but I'm glad I'm here. And she said, Nora, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know you're not no 80 years old. I said, yes, I'm 80 now. I was 80 my birthday, you know, and everything. I said, no. I'm glad to see all of my grandkids. You know, I was able to see all of them.
On the streets of the Bronx.
Thank you for everything you done did, all right? I think we do. That's what we want to tell you right now.
Yes, we do.
Okay? Don't wait till tomorrow.
Don't wait till tomorrow.
Oh, don't wait till tomorrow. Y'all okay?
Yes, you
So thank you for everything that you done did for us.
That's right. We appreciate it. We love you for that.
We love you for that. You've done so much for us, and we thank you for that.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you for your provision for us.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Big Mama. I want to tell you I love you and I appreciate everything you've done for me, for family, for my mom, for everybody. You're the matriarch of the family and we definitely wouldn't be where we are without you. You're a survivor, you're strong, and you have courage, and a lot of this stuff is because of you. Thank you. Love you. Happy birthday.
What happened now?
Anything you'd like to say to Big Mama on camera?
Oh, thank you so much, Mama, for all you've done. Happy 80th birthday. Hope you have many more.
I second that emotion. I love you too, Big Mama.
And I third that emotion. Love you, Mama. Love you always for everything you've done for us, that you have done, and you will continue to do. Love you.
Say something. Talk to Mad.
Bag go over there. Hey, man.
Any special words?
That's what I love about sister. She's my oldest one left now. So just me and her, we the mother and the father of the family. All right.
Happy birthday, Auntie Meg. I love you, and you have been an inspiration to me in my life. I just want to say thank God for you and many, many more. Happy birthday, Meg. I just want to say I thank God for you. I thank you. You are such a beautiful sister-in-law. We have never had any problems between us, and I love you very much. And thank you for welcoming me to the family. And I love you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Auntie Mag. We love you, and many, many more. Even at 80, many, many more. Happy birthday.
What Auntie Tar said, happy birthday, Auntie Mag. I'm so happy to see you here today, and I just hope that you continue to have many, many more birthdays, and I love you.
Okay. I just want to say happy birthday, Big Mama, from your oldest granddaughter. I love you and appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed the day. Happy birthday, Big Mama. Love you. Happy 80th birthday, Big Mama. We love you. Enjoy.
You, my mother-in-law, I'm so happy and honored to be a part of your family. Thank you for my husband. I wish you a beautiful 80th happy birthday. Thank you for your strength. Even though you're going through right now, you are a strong, blessed, godly woman. I thank God for you. Love you.
Big Mama, happy 80th birthday to you. Love you. Thank you for all the stuff you've done and all the stuff you taught us. And happy birthday.
You feeling good you feeling good today? Yeah. For your celebration.
Every time I see them go, I laugh about how crazy I am.
You know, it's my grandma right here. You know, she turned that big 80. You know what I'm saying?
Cancer is hard at any age, but getting it at almost 80, it's even harder because things just don't heal like it used to. Well, you old folks know what I'm talking about.
Hey, you don't supposed to say that. You don't say that. You don't say old when you young, girl.
As you see, I healed well.
Right, see? So we love you guys and be glad we have these survivors.
Well, I just want to say before I go, happy birthday to Auntie Mag. We tried hard to honor her. I bug, but you know, Auntie Mag. But we just love her so much and so glad that she is definitely a survivor, not just from breast cancer, but I'm sure she survived so much in her 80 years.
True.
So it just shows that how good God has been. So happy birthday, Auntie Mag. Happy 80th.
So did you enjoy your day, Big Mama?
Very much so.
My name is Lois Steen Woodard Irvin, and I am the niece of Nora Liddell Mason. And I would like to say that to my auntie that we have been friends ever since I was 11 years old. And I'm not going to tell you the ending of my date, but she is an advisor, counselor, mother, teacher. She even encourages you in the Word of God. So I'm very grateful to have an aunt like this, and this is my only aunt on my mother's side. And her and my mother are sisters. Beatrice Liddell Woodard. And I'm just grateful to have her because she has a lot of wisdom and knowledge. Happy birthday, happy 80th birthday.
She's talking to who?
Tell your fans right now.
The fans.
Say, I'm 81 and I'm proud. I'm saying
She ain't gonna say that. Yeah, look at you, look how cute, working hair on, that little bit of makeup.
Just dealing with life now, that's all.
But see, you got to realize 80 is on the 60. Now,
Right.
I mean, for this cancer, they took me down, guys. They was
doing good,
They was so tickled and everything when they had to wait on me. I said, y'all that tickled now. They said we finally got you.
You beat that one.
You sure did. Yes, I am a breast cancer survivor, and so far I'm doing pretty good now, but that kind of took a hold on me and everything. But I never stopped doing anything I had to do. My health was pretty good, but, you know, along with the side and everything, something else, always something come up, you know. So that's what happened to me. But I had done everything that I had to do anyway, so I had done retired. So I guess it caught me at a pretty good time, I would say. It just kind of caught me by surprise because I had planned a trip for a cruise, my niece and I, and we had to get our money back because I didn't think that I said it wasn't going to be for 3 days and everything. But after I found out I had breast cancer and everything, but so far, you know, so good. So far, so good, and I believe that I'm going to overcome, you know, get back on my feet and get to, you know, going like I've been and driving and, you know, stuff like that. Life has been, it's been good, and it's been a little rough, and it's also been a little good too and everything. But you know, that's just life, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, like I said, I made it. That's what you want to do. You don't care how rough it is. You may have to take a little break, but still I made it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Big Mama, you recording? Look over
All
here.
right,
She
Mama.
said it ain't done. Look at the camera. She was like, it ain't done. Take the picture, Mama. Take the picture.
Well,
It's a video.
I was doing a video. All right, Mama, we got the egg pie in the house. Kai is in charge of egg pie. Look out, Mama.
Big Mama.
Look out. You see that, Mama? We got the egg pie. Got the egg.
I just made the blackberry pie for Big Mama. What you think of it, Big Mama? You think so? Yeah? Tell me what you doing over there. I think it turned out pretty well. Thank you.
One, two, three. A little harder. One. You got one more. One. One, two. One more.
You got it. Try it again.
One more. Mama. One more, Big Mama.
Be a birthday.
Get that last one.
That small the park across the way, that